John, a delight to have you with us, and I always enjoy being able to talk with you and chat with you. And as you and I have been together, the thing that impresses me most is you're such a prolific note taker. You love to grab quotes, and then you wonderfully craft these almost like ingredients in a kitchen.
Yeah.
And you put them all in the mixing bowl, and out pops a book.
Out pops a book. That's exactly right, Dan.
But what is your insatiable appetite to learn? Where, as you trace back upstream in your own life, where does that come
I can
from?
go right back to the source. When I felt called into the ministry at 17, and I sat down with my father, who my father is 90 years of age today, still active,
We share that in
still in
common.
ministry. Yes, your father's, and I think 91, isn't he?
91.
So, and my dad said, John, if you're going to be in the ministry and if you're going to teach, you have to constantly fill yourself up with thoughts, ideas, reading. And he said, don't ever let the well run dry. He said, I know a lot of people, they fill themselves up at a young age, but then they don't keep refilling themselves, and they get, I remember he used the number so well. I was 17, he said 65. They get 65 and they have nothing to say. Well, I turned 65. And I've always had a fear of having nothing to give, because you cannot give what you do not have. So the compelling desire in the beginning was to keep my well filled. What I didn't understand is that would be the source of my creativity. That would be the source of almost everything. Almost everything.
Inspiration.
Absolutely. Almost every good thing that's happened to me is because of that advice of my dad. To be a student, to be a learner, to ask questions. I discovered that when I'm talking, I'm not learning anything. But when I'm asking questions, I'm learning everything.
Okay.
And so every person is my teacher. Every person has something that they know that I need to know. That's my basic thought, is when I have 5 minutes with somebody, I want to find out as quickly as I can what they know, because they have something I need to know. And the quicker I know them, the quicker I can ask the question so they can help me.
John, you talk a lot about mentors. You just mentioned your dad a few moments
Yes.
ago. What are what's John Maxwell looking for in a mentor? And are there a couple of other mentors that you would mind sharing with us that in your life currently?
Well, first of all, I think there's a naiveness about mentoring, and that is that one person can be my mentor. I've really never felt that. I don't think one person knows everything to be my mentor. So I look for mentors in 5 different areas. I look for spiritual mentoring, somebody that can really speak into my heart and my soul. I look for relational mentoring, people that are good with relationships, because that's so key to success. I look for attitudinal mentoring, people that really can overcome problems, issues, adversity that sometimes I need to say, boy, I'm stuck. Can you kind of pull me through? I look for leadership mentoring, people that really understand influence and leadership, so that I can go to them and ask questions. I mean, you've been a leadership mentor for me for many years. I've watched you walk slowly through the crowds. I understand how you are a major leadership connector, Dan, a major one. And so I look for that. And then I look for kind of like coaching mentoring. People that have the ability to take teams or people and put them together, equipped, because I think all compounding of success and influence and dollars is in that arena. So what I do is I look for people in those 5 categories that are strong there. I want a person to mentor me out of their strengths.
Last question. What's your definition for success, John?
Well, I think success is having people who know me the best and love me the most, also respect me the most. And you know what that does? That goes straight to the family. They know me better than anyone else. They know my strengths. They know my weaknesses. They know what I do well. There's no slipping by them. And when my family,
And Margaret specifically.
oh yeah, 43 years, when they love me and they respect me, and they say he's the real deal, that passes the test. Because I'm going out on the platform at the LeaderCast pretty soon, and these people may like what I'm saying, but they don't really know me. And so I can say something wonderful, and they can clap and say wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But they're looking at a gift. They're not looking at the person. And so I think that if I can pass the family test, that's success. Because when you think about it, when it's all over, what do you have? Hopefully you got your family around the room and you're saying goodbye to the people that you love. And if that doesn't stand up, I'm not sure I want anything else to stand up.
John, I want to thank you for being such a great learner. Thank you for collecting all these incredible truths and wisdom. And thank you for the giftedness God's given you and your obedience to the calling that God's had on your life to bring that together, to package up in such a very palatable way for me. And I'm the beneficiary of it. I want to thank you so very much.
I want to thank you. You're a wonderful friend, Dan. I sure love you, buddy.
Thank you, John.